Athletes playing tennis get rapid feedback. They quickly make adjustments and improve. Basketball players train and get better. Chess players train and get better. The typical student never hones their craft. For the dedicated few, one mind map can take weeks. Imagine taking one shot and calling it a day. How can we get from weekend warrior to dedicated athlete? In this video, I'll introduce Mindmap HIIT, high intensity interval training for learning. I'll cover the full 8-step regimen for rapidly training learning and mind mapping. The idea behind high intensity interval training is basic, but the results are dramatic. Traditional exercise involves low to moderate load for a long period of time. HIIT alternates between low and high load, increasing the efficiency and taking less time. For learning, that load is our cognitive load. High load intervals involve mind mapping. In between, low to moderate load intervals involve metacognition and reflection. Let's take a look at the 8 steps in one of these intervals. For each HIIT session, you'll need a topic to study. It should be a declarative topic with a moderate amount of material. I keep a list of Wikipedia articles you can use on Omni's website, which I'll link below. You can find a new article bottom up. Open Wiki Roulette and navigate to a random article. Random articles tend to be really niche and small, so click through some of the links within an article until you find a good declarative topic. Alternatively, go top down from a big article like economics. Click through the sidebar or the links to find a good article. Convert the article to a PDF. Then, import the PDF into Omni. Time can really motivate.
You'll never be him.
Create a 20-minute timer using Omni's focus session with the Pomodoro timer. In that time, your goal will be to create the middle portion of a mind map, sometimes called a backbone. It can take a minute, ramping up to high load. Activating prior knowledge lets you ramp up your cognitive load and prime for learning. Take about 2 minutes to write down everything you know, relevant to the upcoming learning. That could be domain knowledge about the topic, like vocabulary and facts. That could be personal relevance, like why it matters to you. And that could be general metacognitive knowledge about learning, like ideas on what it takes to become an expert in this topic. Open the article and information should overwhelm you. It's your job to slow things down and deconstruct into manageable pieces. Identify major perspectives, like generic perspectives, personas, or maybe even focus questions. Choose one perspective as your main focus. Optionally, create a personalized table of contents by dragging headers onto the canvas. This will let you jump around the document non-linearly while studying, if you press open in the bottom right. For step 5, your cognitive load will be cooking. Focusing on the main perspective, construct your own understanding of the material. Collect keywords, create connections, draw out mental models, and arrange things spatially. The process of iterating and building the schema will take the bulk of your time. Keep in mind, the output of this step is not the final mind map. Focus on building mental models and making connections without worrying too much about the perfect looking backbone. And don't forget, the timer in the top right will tell you how much time you have left.
I can't finish. I feel so weak.
Don't give up. For the brain, retrieval is hard. Restructuring mental models is hard. Integrating with prior knowledge is hard. For the last high-intensity step, we're going to do all three. Hide the article and clear the page. Create the final mind map by teaching from memory. Reorganize your mental schema through retrieval. Don't mindlessly replicate the rough draft from step 5. To reorganize, teach out loud to imaginary students while drawing a mind map-like schema. Really show them the big picture, emphasize personal relevance, and incorporate the prior knowledge you originally activated. Maybe even incorporate other perspectives. Take a breath. You did it. With a red pen, mark up areas you found difficult. With a green pen, note areas where you did well or improved. Reflect on general thoughts and challenges you encountered related to mindset, learning, and mind mapping. Reflection isn't done until you come up with one concrete action to try in the next round of training. If you faced challenges, this could be an experiment to overcome them. But it's also okay to try out ideas or integrate new knowledge about cognitive science. Maybe you read a research paper and want to incorporate it into your system. In 2 hours, we can create 4 mind maps, and make 4 improvements, and try 4 experiments. That is real progress. If you train like an athlete and take your learning seriously, where can your learning take you?